your team grow since the beginning of the year?
That's stage group is to progress every week, get better every week, and then put the product out here on the field.
Give us a couple kids, if you could, that have really stood out this year for you.
One, Lennon Hauser, he's our running back. He's all over the place. Our quarterback, we have two quarterbacks. We have Rylan and we have Cade, number 12 and 33. And, big-time receiver in Carter Reed. He's number 19.
Thousands of athletic.
O-line. We always focus on our O-line. Without the line, we don't shine.
But to practice this week that you're implementing the game, anything specific?
Really, I mean, we tried a couple things, couple offensive sets that we want to come out and roll out this time. To we already played them one time, so we want to switch it up a little bit. But we're just going to do what we do, and we just got to execute on the field.
Thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for that, Eric. So takeaways from that, Sammy. Obviously, these guys, Coach Lanzarato takes nothing for granted, needs to execute, needs to get his team ready to go, and hopefully they'll have a good showing today.
Yep, and something he mentioned, these two teams have already played this season, and something that he said I think is going to be very important is showing those new offensive sets that they have come up with in practice just to change the game script out of this one. They lost last time. They played the Suns, and obviously hoping for a different outcome in this game.
Perfect. Okay, so while we're waiting for Eric to get set up with Suns coach Dom Davis, we're going to take another break. Thanks again for joining us here on the NYFCA Game of the Week. Vincent Sammy here, joined by, well, our crew. And we're grateful that everybody's up here working today and ready to go and to deliver the best possible product we can on our end. The kids and the coaches and families will take care of themselves down on the field, and it's just a matter of us making sure that we deliver on our end as well. And we'll be right back after the break. Thousands of athletes. Welcome back. And we are joined on the sideline again by Eric Newman, who will be joined by Coach Dominic Davis of the AZ Suns. Eric, take it away. Eric Newman, go ahead, take it away.
Eric Newman here with Dominic. Coach, what has been, it's a couple weeks into the season now. What's the growth been like for your team?
Thizzle, we undefeated once again in the state of Arizona. And
What from the beginning of the year?
alignments, like just the kids clicking, being on one accord.
What's the thing that you guys need to do most to get this win today for you guys?
Cute, don't take off no plays, and kick their butt.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
So, I may grab you again. All right, Eric, thanks so much. And Sammy? Wow. So, once again, Coach Davis doesn't disappoint with his predictions and talking about his team. Should make for an exciting game, a lot of fun. We're going to take it down and get the coin toss, waiting for the team captains to go out on the field. All right, there you have it. Suns will receive the opening kickoff. And we're going to have the national anthem here. you want me to say anything or? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the NYFCA TV Game of the Week. Vince Delisio here, host of the Varsity Sports Show on AM 1060 Saturday mornings 9 to 10 a.m. Are you guys ready for some football?
I'll switch it back around.
Nice. For sure. We can't wait. We are excited on a Sunday morning. Nothing better but to play some football on Sunday, and that's the way it should be. Joined by some great families, great coaches, great kids, best kids in Arizona. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's have a great game. And be kind to the refs.
They asked for another announcement, those people who came up earlier. Jason, they asked for another announcement, those people who came up earlier.
If we could have the owner of the white Dodge K5A ADMA to the parking lot, please. To the parking lot, please.
Thank you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back, and here we go. The Suns are set to receive, and it's going to be a great one. A lot of fun. I love getting on the mic. It's great. It's great doing some outreach and talking to people and thanking them for being here and just having a great time in general. So we'll make for a great game today. Looking forward to it. Here we go, and the ball is kicked. A little squibber right to the middle of the field, and we don't have a jersey number for that young man, 42, on the Suns, but Suns will have it. 1st and 10 to start the game right at midfield on the 50.
Yeah, not bad field position to start here for the Suns.
Okay. Quarterback of the Suns is number 2, Andre Martin. Excuse me, 21. Sorry, folks. O.J. Myers. Myers under center. Full house backfield. Myers in the quick give. Right at the middle of the field, gaining a couple of yards, is running back Braylon Brandon. Name should sound familiar, Sammy. Braylon had a breakout game. Was our game MVP a couple of weeks back. 2nd down, gain of about 2. These backs, it usually takes them a couple plays to really get going, get a feel for the game, the vibe, and once they get that vision and start to look for those cutback lanes, look out. Myers under center. Tight set. Receivers in wing formation. Myers. Sprint out left, takes it around the corner, can't quite get the corner, is stopped after a gain of about another, call it 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And he took a big hit on that play. He's a bit slow to get up. There was a slight play action on that play, but I think it was a keeper the whole way.
Yeah, we've got an official timeout for injury while that Suns player is being tended to. He's looks like he's up on his own accord, and we'll get back, and that was the quarterback, O.J. Myers. We'll head back to the sideline. 3rd down. Offense coming up. And Myers shook it off, gets back under center. I formation. Double tight end set. Myers under center. And on the reverse play is Brandon. Finds a lane and squirts ahead for a couple of more yards. They'll be short of the first by about 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 4. And it doesn't look like a punter is coming out onto the field, so Suns will go for it.
Yeah, and actually, as you said it, I actually noticed O.J. Myers is still on the sideline over there for the Suns. It's actually number 23, Terry Williams.
Okay.
Font on these jerseys are making it a bit difficult.
Yeah, a little suspect there, but okay. Thank you very much. So Williams under center now. Myers, who's being tended to on the sideline. Williams, the quick give to the fullback, bounces off a player, finds another lane, and on the carry is number 11, and that is Tremarion Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker got stuffed right at the line. He did a good job to find some extra yardage there, but still comes up a couple yards short of that first down.
And turning it over on downs, the Stampede now will have a shot at it. Quarterback for the Stampede is number 33, Cade Lanzarato. If that name sounds familiar, that's because he is the coach's son. But he's actually a pretty good player. He is, believe me, there is no favoritism here. He is a solid player. Lanzarato, the quick give, and going down right away was the running back, and I did not get a jersey number.
And we'll get a chance to see those new offensive sets that head coach Sean Lanzarato was talking about pregame. And also on the defensive side, that play, execution and not taking plays off for the Suns.
Two receivers split out left, two right, 2-by-2 set. Lanzarato shotgun formation. Hauser in motion. Lanzarato just keeps it around left, finds a lane inside, and manages to move ahead for a couple, gaining some of what they lost on the previous play. It'll be third down.
Had some motion action on that play from left to right. Didn't seem to throw off the Suns too much, though.
Third down and long. Lanzarato, shotgun formation, 2-by-2 set, single back in the backfield. Receiver once again in motion. The give on the jet sweep to Hauser. Hauser around right. Gets the first down and then some. Finally brought down, pushed out of bounds. And the Stampede with the big gainer there going to Old Reliable, number 31, Lennon Hauser.
Yep, and Hauser, he was that same player who was in motion the play before, and that time they just went right to him. Found a lot of room on that right side. Big gain for the Stampede early on. Maybe those new offensive sets working.
First and 10, ball is on the 33-yard line of the Suns. Coach Davis out on the field giving some instruction to his defense. And Coach Lanzarato deep in the backfield. Team breaks the huddle, comes up. 3-by-1 set. Lanzarato, the quarterback, shotgun formation. Lanzarato back to pass. Quick pass off. And down at the line of scrimmage, the receiver on the right side.
Yeah, there were a lot of bodies over there. Wasn't able to get a number on that.
Yes.
But it looked like it was number 23, Terry Williams, the defensive back that time. Made a great play out there on the edge. Nice open field tackle.
Second down on the play.
Bit of a bunch formation here for the Stampede.
And going around the left end, couple of yards on the gain, nearly the first. You get a jersey number on that, Sammy?
I wasn't able to. I was the defender on that play. The offensive player found some room on that left side. Excuse me, referee making the call there. He found some room on the left side, and he got absolutely stuck by Braylon Brandon, number 6 for the Suns. And actually a penalty will back the Stampede up for a 2nd and long. Looks like it is almost 2nd and 25 here. Backed up almost to midfield.
Lanzarato, shotgun formation. And the turnaround around left end. Takes it along the sideline, stays in, and he's gone. Number 33, Cade Lanzarato, with the touchdown, and the Stampede strike first.
How about that? Once he caught the edge, he was gone there. Just a little fake to the back. Quarterback keeper and some good blocking out there. I wasn't able to find some numbers for the receivers, but some excellent blocking on the edge by the Stampede. Looks like a warning is issued by the official. Not sure for what.
Okay. So the Stampede leads 6-0. And with the extra point attempt, we'll put them up if they can convert here in the first quarter.
And they'll go for 2 here.
Not able to convert on that play. The Suns defense steps up in a big way, stuffs it, and however, the Stampede will maintain a 6-0 lead. Thanks so much for joining us on the NYFCA TV Game of the Week. We will be right back after the break. Stampede preparing to kick off. Suns will be receiving.
Yeah, and the Suns clearly expecting some type of squib or onside.
Nice kick. Over the top. Not able to hang on to it, but picks it up. Number 0 on the return for the Suns. Kuron Cadigan takes it along the left sideline. Still up, finally forced out of bounds.
He made the first Stampede defender miss back at about his own 45 and got all the way down that left sideline. A return of about 30.
Suns will have it 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line, call it the 22 of the Stampede after that amazing, electrifying return by Cadigan. Coming under center is O.J. Myers, who's back in the game. And it looks like we may have had one too many players in the game, so all right, here we go. Myers under center, full house backfield. Myers, the quick turnaround give to Cadigan, who's still on his feet. Still going. And he's in for the Suns' touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, that was impressive. He broke a couple tackles in the backfield, picked up some nice blocks on the near sideline here. The Suns tie it up just like that.
Just like that. Amazing. And they do it so well. Awaiting the point after attempt here. Now, just a reminder here, the kicks count as 2. The extra point attempts with the offense count as 1. So on the carry is 23, who gets in and converts. The Suns lead 7-6.
Thank you for that clarification, Vince.
That was Terry Williams. So this is definitely the parity between these two teams. This is a great rivalry that goes back, and it's I can imagine that these teams will be trading touchdowns today. So great job, great carry, great offense, quick strike, and the Suns lead by 1. Make no mistake, Sammy, it doesn't matter how old these kids are, you've got an intense rivalry. And the coaches and the families are just as much into this as you see the coaches. You know, you scan the sideline and you talk about intensity as these coaches are using these moments as teachable moments, but teaching in a very loud manner.
Yeah, and even pregame, as we saw the Suns head over to their sideline, a little bit of a look over to this Stampede sideline, some finger pointing.
Yeah. Well, the key thing is, just do your job. That's what it's all about. Everybody's got to do their own job, and everything should be okay. All right, after the squib, we'll see if it went far enough. Actually rolled out of bounds, so the official will throw his hanky in the air.
That was almost a perfect onside kick. Went
almost
just about 10 yards, but looked like one of the Suns defenders grabbed it just as it went out of bounds at about 9 yards. Again, not bad starting field position for the Stampede. They'll actually start on the Suns side of the field.
Coach Lanzarato giving some instruction to his team. As the offense makes its way up. Ball will be 1st and 10 on the Suns' 44-yard line, middle of the field. Cade Lanzarato, shotgun formation. 2-by-1 set. Lanzarato sprints out to his right, tries to get around the defense, throws, finds a receiver all alone along the sideline, completes the pass, beautiful pass, and pushed out of bounds, but not before getting the first down. That was Lennon Hauser.
Yeah, that was a really nice throw there from Lanzarato, and both receivers on that right side were open the whole way, but he had to escape the rush first.
Do they pass?
First and 10. Ball is on the Suns' 33. Offense lined up. Tight bunch set. Lanzarato in the shotgun. Single back in the backfield. Lanzarato keeps it, sprints out to his left, tries to find a lane, gives a stiff arm, gets around the corner, continues to run, finally forced out of bounds by Brandon.
Yeah, and a little John at the end of that play. Some good moves there by the quarterback. Threw a nice stiff arm in the backfield, a little shimmy on the sideline, and able to pick up another first down for the Stampede.
1st and 10 Stampede, and ball is on the 23. Things are moving now. Teams are finally getting into their grooves a little bit, and we've got some plays being made. Here we go. Defense all set. Offense lining up. Bunch set again. Single back in the backfield. Official stoppage of play. Reset. A little equipment check by one of the officials. And here we go. Pistol formation. Lanzarato starts the cadence, gets the snap, and gives it off around the right on the carry. For the Stampede, looks to be number 18, Jason Herrera. And just like that, folks, first quarter comes to an end. Thanks so much for joining us. The Suns lead the Stampede 7-6. We'll be right back. Have a good game today. Aaron? He's our producer at the radio station. He's the guy you talk to when you call. He's our producer. Yeah.
Nice to put a face to the name.
That's right.
Yeah, and so I know right now it's not necessarily the best time, but maybe after this game, I have some ideas for some more that I'm
All right, let's hear him. Love to hear him. I'm always open. Unique access?
Yeah, with the team.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, folks, and here we go. Start of the second quarter, and just like that, wow! It's already this game is flying by, but it's intense. It's not one-sided like we've seen the last couple weeks. So kudos to my broadcast partner for the NYFCA TV show, Jason Hirsch, for masterminding the scheduling this week, and great game. All right, here we go. Lanzarato, the quick pass out in the edge, and it is slightly overthrown through the hands of Hauser. It'll be third down.
Yeah, not sure how much room Hauser would have had over there. Number 23, Terry Williams for the Suns, was all over it. But as you were saying, just the pace of this game, kind of like that down here at the 8U level, with a lot of handoffs, not going to put the ball in the air too much. And it's fun. It's exciting to watch down there in the trenches.
It most definitely is. Here we go. Third and long. It's about third and call it 13. Coach Lanzarato getting his players lined up. We got a 3-by-1 set. Obvious passing down, but then again, I've been wrong before, but it's based on the formation. It's a passing down. Lanzarato back to pass, sprints out to his right, evading the rush, trying to stay on his feet, does, and can't quite round the corner, is taken out at the sideline, late hit out of bounds. Little momentum shift there, and unfortunately, Jadam Davis, who is Coach's son on the other side, takes out the Coach's son on the Stampede side.
I'm sure he'll hear something once he gets back to the sideline from his coach.
Yep, his coach and his pop, who treats all the kids the same, but you got to imagine, son, that's not what I coached you to do, Anyway, it'll be likely be a first down here on the personal foul. Get the official. All right, so with that being said, half the distance to the goal, first down. Ball will be spotted. Looks like, it'll be fourth. It'll still be fourth down? Okay, well, yeah, they didn't convert the first, but even going half the distance, so that's interesting. Every personal foul penalty I've seen, it's always resulted in a first down, but the officials obviously are the ones that know the rules, so. All right, fourth down.
Yeah, it looks like they'll just move it up a couple yards and give it to him.
4th and 1.
Yeah.
Here we go. Lanzarato, shotgun formation, split backs. Receiver split out wide. Snap. And the give. Around corner. Goes Hauser. Stretches ahead. We'll see if he got the first. And he did. First down, Stampede. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 13.
Yeah, nothing too complicated on that play. Get the ball into your playmaker's hands and let him go to work.
Here we go. As I said, 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. Lanzarato back to pass. Scrambling. Elects to keep it. Oh, he passes into the end zone and ends up through the hands of the receiver. Incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like he had a chance at it, that receiver. Can't quite get a number on him just yet, but again, it looks like it is Terry Williams who is just all over the place for that defense.
And defense it is. So Coach Davis obviously takes pride in scoring a lot of points, but he knows that he couldn't get here without his defense stepping up. We've got another. Okay, so what do we have, encroachment there?
It was a sideline infraction.
Oh, sideline infraction. Okay, so with that being said, 2nd down and 5. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Receiver split out wide. Lanzarato and the jet sweep to Hauser. Hauser trying to stretch out the offense to get a lane, ends up going down. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, they like going to that sweep there to Hauser. 2nd time we've seen that today. Going to the wide side of the field. Looked like he lost a couple on that play.
Yeah, he did. It appeared he lost at least 1 yard as he was trying to stretch the defense out to get around the corner and couldn't quite hit that edge. Stopped short. 3rd down. Ball's on the left hash. Receiver split out wide. Split back set. Correction, pistol set, and Lanzarato, the give to the deep back. That's Hauser. Hauser finds a lane, gets a couple more, and manages to stretch the defense to the right. Nearly gets in. But he does get enough for the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And again, just a quick fake to the halfback, quarterback keeper. There was a lot of space over here on the near sideline.
Excuse me, yeah, the fake and the quarterback keeper, as you said. So that was Lanzarato. Nearly gets in. He was just shy. Ball will be 1st and goal on the 2. Stick around through half, folks. Obviously, we'll be joined once again by Eric Newman down on the sideline. Be joined by Coach Davis going in at the half, and then Coach Lanzarato coming back out at the end of halftime. Here we go. Pistol set, tight bunch. Hauser gets stopped, and he bounces off. Bounces off, 2nd effort, little closer, gets to about the 6-inch line.
Yeah, driven out by O.J. Myers that time on the sideline. It looked like he was getting stuffed for no gain on that play, and then somehow he stayed on his feet and even managed to pick up a yard.
Second down and goal.
We'll come out in that same formation.
Tight bunch set, pistol formation. The give once again to Hauser. Pushing the pile. Ball gets stripped, but it looks like it was after the fact, after the official marked it down on momentum.
Yeah, it looked like number 24, Josiah Turner. Excuse me. Yes, Turner. He came in off the edge there. Looked like he was the first player for the Suns to hit the tailback.
And 3rd down and 2.
And you can just tell, as Coach Davis was saying pregame, that this Suns team, especially on the defense, is just clicking so well. They've given up some big plays, but other than that, they have been solid.
Receivers out just a bit wider now, trying to spread the defense, and the direct snap to Lanzarato takes around the corner. He's finally in for the Stampede touchdown.
Nice move there. He got Cadigan thinking he was going to stretch it out to the edge. He just cut it right upfield. Nice job there by Lanzarato.
Stampede now up 12-7 over the Suns. And we'll see what the point after attempt looks like. Great play, great offense today on both sides. Defense really stepping up, doing all they can. Offense lines up. Receivers out wide. Lanzarato gets the cadence, sprints out to his right, evades the rush, throws the ball in the air and right through the outstretched hands of the receiver on the play. See if we get a jersey number down there.
Yeah, I can't really get a jersey number.
Looks like number 12, and that is Rylan LaGreco.
And it looked like for the Suns defensively, O.J. Myers got a hand on that while it was in the air. But really still another nice thrown ball from Lanzarato. He's been showing his arm off this morning.
Yes, he has. Thanks so much for joining us here on the NYFCA TV Game of the Week. It's Stampede and Suns, 8U division. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, and ball is kicked and landed on by the Suns, number 11 on that play, Tremarion Tucker. Suns will have it 1st and 10, right at midfield. Here about the middle of the second quarter.
And we'll see if they're able to have the same success they had on their last drive. Cadigan was able to run it in from about 22 yards out to give them their first score of the game.
And Suns quarterback O.J. Myers looks to be back in form after that early hit in the game sent him off for about a series. Myers under center. Myers, the quick give to the fullback, squirting through, finding a lane, still going for the first down is Tucker.
Yeah, how about that? Just a quick give to the fullback, nothing too complicated, and as you said, he was just squirming his way through there up the middle.
1st and 10, Suns.
And another thing you like to see on that play, again, 0, your halfback Cadigan getting out there and blocking down the field about 15, 20 yards.
Myers under center. Full house backfield. The give once again. This time, the give to Cadigan, who eludes a couple of defenders, gaining a few more yards. Call it a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Excuse me, 5. 2nd and 5 on the play. Ball is on the 26-yard line. Myers once again starts his cadence, gets his team ready. Give to the right halfback, around left, and is stopped short for a loss.
Yeah, that Stampede defense, I wasn't able to get a number on that one, but it was really 2 or 3 players who just came up and made a play. Someone set edge and another filled.
Terry Williams on the carry. 3rd down, no gain. AZ Suns, the marvels of the 8U division, along with that Stampede team, 2 of the very best here in the state of Arizona. Myers decides to keep it himself. Around the right, takes a shot right at the line of scrimmage, delivering that blow for no gain, and the flag flies.
It looks like it might be on that Sun sideline. That was well after the play.
We'll find out what it is.
O.J. Myers did take a big pop on that play. And I think it was just a straight quarterback keeper on that one. Had 3 blockers out in space. But still, this Stampede defense just doing an excellent job of filling the gaps.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm the coach of the offense. That's a 15-yard penalty. 4th down.
Okay, well, there you have it. Well, you know, as I said, we tend to get a little emotional. Yeah, we get emotional up here too, don't we, Sammy?
We do. Well, and that's just coaching with passion, right? That's just the passion coming out, the emotions coming out for Coach. But instead of it being 4th and manageable, now it's almost 4th and a little bit longer than 4th and 15.
There we go. Myers looks to pass, does. Nearly intercepted. And that's a play they've worked on a lot in practice. But normally, they convert it in practice. And it's a whole other thing to do it in a game, especially against a defense as potent as the Stampede.
And that was a well-thrown ball from Myers. Williams had a chance at it out there, but like you said, defender was right under it, ready to make the play.
It'll be 1st and 10 going back the other way. Stampede will have it.
Timeout. Defense.
We'll take the timeout as well. Thanks again for joining us here on the NYFCA TV Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
There's 10 seconds remaining in the half.
Welcome back, folks. And Stampede, as I said, have it 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line, middle of the field. Lanzarato, and we had some movement prior to.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
There we go.
Yeah, and that's one where so many players move on the offense. They'll just go ahead and give that false start to the entirety of the offense rather than name a number. And we'll see Stampede here, an opportunity to make it a 2-possession game.
3-by-1 set. First down and 5. Excuse me, first down and 15. Lanzarado back to pass, lets it rip, and overthrows his receiver. He's got quite an arm.
That he does. And with that arm, you kind of just got to give your receivers a little bit longer to get downfield. We do have a flag down at the numbers on the far sideline.
Dead ball. Sideline infraction. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Oh, boy. Wow, and that's on the Suns. Another call.
And you can hear it. This Stampede fan, these Stampede fans are loving it.
Now, I don't know. A sideline infraction, was that called against the coach? The Suns coach? Yes. Okay. Or coaches or one of the coaches. Okay, here we go. First and 10. Ball's on the 50. Back to pass is Lanzarado. Scrambling. Lets it go. And it's caught.
Wow.
The pass is caught for another Stampede first down. That time, the player on the reception. Do we have a number?
Holding on the offense.
Oh,
10-yard
boy.
Penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Okay, well, that was all for naught, unfortunately. But you get a good look at your offense. Quarterback gets to let it loose a little bit. That'll bring it back. Still be first down. Now, first and, call it 20, about 20. First and 20.
Yeah, I thought they might call that one there. It was number 47 for the Suns, Cromartie.
Timeout on the offense.
All right, with that being said, we'll take the timeout as well. Late in the second period. Stampede and the Suns, we'll be right back. First down. Stampede lining up. 3-by-1 set. Lanzarado operating out of shotgun formation. What were you saying, Sammy?
Just before the break, it was 47 Cromartie, as I was saying. He got some good pressure for the Suns, but one of the halfbacks for the Stampede did get a hold of his jersey as he was chasing Lanzarado out of the pocket.
Lanzarado starts his cadence, gets the ball, settles back, can't evade the rush, loses the football, ends up on the ground, and the official will call it an incomplete pass. Wow. Willie.
That's the end of the first half.
Ah, okay, so it's halftime. All right, so that being said, we'll see if we can get the coach of the Suns, Coach Dominic Davis, with our sideline reporter, Eric Newman. As Coach Davis wants to talk to his team as well. And once again, folks, 12-7, Stampede lead the Suns. So, Sammy, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, obviously, like we were saying earlier, both teams not really putting the ball in the air too much. We don't see that too often here at the 8U level, but both these teams very high energy to start the game, and both of these benches, as we've been talking about, the emotion kind of coming out from these coaching staffs, you can feel the intensity of this game, and we're only at the half.
Yeah, it's amazing, and the game is going by very quickly. You know, the team's keeping the ball on the ground for the most part. You've seen some nice passing going on, but this has been a great matchup. We couldn't have asked for anything any better, and so I look forward to hearing from Coach Davis, see what he has to say with our sideline reporter, today's sideline reporter, Mr. Eric Newman, and going into the second half, obviously the Stampede will receive the second half kick. So let's see what Coach Davis has to say. All right, Eric, take it away.
All right, here with Coach Dominic. You had that great first touchdown run. How special is Cardogan as a player?
It's going.
What do you need to do to slow down their quarterback on those runs in the second half?
It's got to stay wider outside.
Their offensive line is playing pretty well. It just hasn't been put together so far. What needs to change in the second half? Good luck in the second half, Coach. Thank you.
Okay, well, that was interesting. We heard a lot of Eric. We didn't hear a lot of Coach Davis, unfortunately, but we'll let's go ahead. Let's have a great half, Coach. Excuse me, Sammy. You are a coach, obviously. You're a high school coach, but we'll have a great halftime here, and we will be back after the break. Thanks so much for joining us here on NYFCA TV. We'll be back.
He had ball,
Okay. No, he's cutting it now.
and
Well,
we controlled our momentum.
Vince
They
was
got
talking
a
on this
good
side of the
run
numbers
down at this end zone over here. It's probably because we just lack of wrapping up. We had them in the backfield. We got to wrap them up. So that's the biggest thing.
I can't hear anything. Is there even any audio showing up on? Yeah.
Our mic.
So it was good when you were on this side of the numbers, but then when we did the interview, they were standing on the numbers or on that side. We told them to scoop back, and there was nothing.
So you told him to come forward, and
We told them to scoop back this way because they were too far out on the field, and that it didn't work. Because where you were when you were doing it, when you and Jonathan were doing it, it was fine. But then as soon as you handed it to Eric,
And on the return, Stampede will have it 1st and 10.
and we actually did get a jersey number update. Thank you, Jason. Chad Davis Jr., we have him listed at number 14. He's actually number 49 for the Suns.
Okay.
Been seeing that number around on the defensive side. Glad we can put a name to it.
Here we go. Lanzarato brings the offense up. Be 1st and 10. Ball is on the 28-yard line. 3-by-1 set. Shotgun formation. Give to Hauser. Hauser on the dive play. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe one yard. Maybe 2 yards on the gain.
Yeah, it looked for a moment that there would be some space for him to go to work, but again, Chad Davis Jr., there he is. And I think this drive might be the most important for the Stampede, an opportunity to put another one up on the scoreboard.
Pistol formation. Lanzarato gives off. Once again, right up the middle, stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down.
And that Suns defense just swarming right now. No room for the Stampede tailbacks. And as you said, 3rd and long here. We've seen a few passing plays here. Definitely an opportunity for one here, though the Stampede have opted to go for that halfback fake quarterback keep to the wide side of the field. We'll see if they go to that here again.
Third and 9. Receivers split out wide. Stampede offense right in the middle of the field. And Lanzarato around the corner gets maybe another yard. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that was just a quarterback keeper the whole way. Number 30, Eli Guerrero, running back, was out there in space trying to give his quarterback as much help as he could, but only able to pick up a couple. And the Suns have an opportunity to start with some good field position here. We'll
And on 4th down, we'll see if, well, it's obvious there's no punter out on the field, but
Timeout. defense. That's their first of the half.
Okay, and with that being said, we'll take the timeout as well. Here in the third quarter, it's Stampede and Sons. We'll be back.
Welcome back here to some NYFCA football. Got the Stampede and the Suns here. Fourth down now, about 4th and 7 for the Stampede. It was just a straight give to the quarterback, and he's just standing there. Oh, he takes a big hit from number 0 on the Suns. That is Kieran Cadigan. No flag on the play. The ball came loose. Whistles are blowing. And the officials will come together. I'm not sure what was going on that play. It was just a direct snap to the quarterback of the Stampede, and he just kind of stood there. The entire Suns coaching staff yelling at their defense to tackle him, and he took a big hit. Didn't even really see it coming. And clearly some confusion. Not even sure if the refs knew what was going on that play. It's very quick when we came back from that timeout. And now it looks like head coach for the Suns, head coach Davis, is out there. It's Dominic Davis. The officials are still sorting this one out, Vince. It was a bit of a wild play.
Yeah.
And it looks like they will just replay 4th down. 4th and 7 here for the Stampede. That was odd. But we will move forward in the game. And it looks like it was meant to be a punt. It was a direct snap. And a pretty solid punt. It's back at the 35, muffed by the Suns returner. And he is going to be stopped at the, the 31-yard line. Nice punt there by the Stampede. Wasn't able to pick up a number. But that punt went about 20, 30 yards in the air, Vince. It was impressive. And the Suns will take over at their own 32-yard line. And again, the intensity rising in this game. You can feel it from the fans here on the Stampede sideline. And even down on the field between these coaching staffs.
Here all day. Fun.
And it looks like that is O.J. Myers back at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Cadigan, trying to find some room down that far sideline. He'll pick up about 4 on that play. Decent pickup on 1st down. We'll bring up a 2nd and 6 here. And the Suns an opportunity to get back in this game, down 12-7. Haven't scored since the 1st quarter. Cadigan scored on a 22-yard run. We'll see what they come out in here.
Yep.
It looks like they'll get sent. Myers under center. He'll
Happy to get some acknowledgement.
hand it off. It looks like that is to number 6. That's Braylon Brandon, and he is stopped in the backfield. Let's get a number for that young man for the Stampede. He made an excellent stop out in open space. Excuse me, I can't quite get a number. It looks like it is 24, Jeremiah Smith. I apologize if I get that wrong to the Stampede fans watching. But that was an excellent tackle out there. It was a loss of about 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 11 here for the Suns. They've put it in the air once or twice here. Another passing down. But we'll see. Both these teams have elected to keep the ball on the ground in a 3rd and long situation. Myers will take the snap and roll out to his right. Avoids the first and gets a big block from number 23. That's Terry Williams. And a Stampede defender is down. Myers, though, was unable to find anything down that far sideline and actually lost a few more on that play. It'll bring up a 4th and looks like about 14 here as members from the Stampede coaching staff head onto the field to attend to their injured player. We'll take a quick break here as they make sure he is okay. Thank you for watching this NYFCA action.
He's getting the wind knocked out of him or something? For sure. You here all day? Fun. How many games do you have? This is the second, right? Yeah, for sure. It's fun though. There are worse ways to spend the day.
Welcome back here to this game between the
sure.
Stampede and the Suns. A matchup between the two top teams here in this 8U division. And that time it was actually number 24, Jeremiah Smith, who walked off the field under his own power. That's always a good sign, but he did take a big hit on that. And it looks like the Suns will come out here in a punt formation. Stampede, 2 returners back. The Suns punter will take it in. Bit of a high punt, and Stampede returner was able to get away from 1, but as more Suns players get down there, they will wrap him up at about the, looks like the 42-yard line. And solid punt there. It looks like it was from Blaine Patea. And we will see the Stampede take over. Excuse me, the official will readjust the spot to about the 44. Once again, the Suns defense will be backed up onto their own side of the field to start.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, 1, 2.
And the Stampede, they'll take that snap. Handoff. Looks like it is to Hauser. He will not find anything. He was probing down that right side. But just some excellent defense from the Suns here. And again, as the game goes on, these drives will become more important for the Suns as they need to get that offense back out onto the field. Down by 5 here.
Test the microphone. This is the microphone test. Test. Test, test.
Excuse
Check,
us.
check, check.
And now the Stampede backed up onto their side of the field at the 49-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap. It's a different quarterback back there. Oh, what a throw and what a catch there. For a pickup of about, looks like 13 yards. That was a throw from number 12, Rylan LaGreco. And I will get a number for that receiver out there as soon as I can. That was an excellent play made out there. LaGreco just kind of lofted it up there in some one-on-one coverage and allowed his receiver to go make a play on it. And as we've kind of mentioned here, both teams not really putting the ball in the air, but they absolutely can if they choose to do so. Brings up about a 3rd and 4 play here for the Stampede. Another bunch set here. Greco, high snap, he handles it though, rolling out to his right. Nice throw in the air. Is the catch made? No, it will pop loose once he hits the floor. And again, some words between the players after the play. Looks like that was to number 8 on the Stampede, Jackson Johnson. Made a heck of an effort out there to come down with it, but unable once he hit the turf. And this is artificial turf here at Chaparral High School. Beautiful field they have here. And the Stampede now coming to the line. 4th and 4 still. 2 receivers split out to the near sideline. 1 to the far side. Split tailbacks here. Quick handoff, looks like it is to Hauser. He'll look to get the edge on the right side. He will be unable to, though. Brought down. It's number 6 for the Suns, Braylon Brandon. He's been all over the field, both on offense and defense for the Suns. And the Suns will take over, looks like at their own 42-yard line. And we'll take a quick break here. Thank you for watching this NYFCA action. Quarterback for the Suns. It actually looks like it was a wildcat formation. It's number 6, Brandon. Try his best to get a few. Looks like he will pick up a couple yards on that first down play. Just a straight snap and keeper for him. Excuse me, he is a bit slow to get up on that play, but he will walk it off and stay on the field. And it looks like an official's timeout will be called. They're just going to check in on Braylon Brandon and make sure he's all right. And it looks like the officials are going to have this Suns coaching staff take a look and make sure Brandon is okay. He was a bit slow to get up, but meanwhile, while the Suns coaching staff are taking care of this injury, looks like number 13, Perryon Reed, will come onto the field, and O.J. Myers is back to take the snaps for the Suns. He'll take the snap. He looks left, throws it. Unable to connect with number 23, Terry Williams. Some excellent coverage that time. I believe it was number 26, Bentley Robinson, and I apologize. Bentley Robinson had an excellent tackle just a short time ago, and I mixed him up with number 24, Jeremiah Smith. But Robinson playing some excellent defense as we get into the later stages of the game. Excuse us, we have been having some issues here with the officials' mic, but And the Suns here, 3rd and about 7. Snap to Brandon, he's back in the game. Throws a stiff arm, looking to get the edge on that left side, unable to. And it is Lennon Hauser, an excellent tackle. They will lose about a yard on that play. It'll bring up a 4th and long, 4th and 8 here for the Suns. And that play looked like it was broken from the start. Bad snap, and Brandon just tried his best to pick up, or at least get back to the line of scrimmage, unable to that time. And we'll see. Suns have to be thinking they may not have too many more opportunities in this game. We'll see Myers getting the signs from the sideline. 2 receivers out to the far sideline, 1 to the near sideline. 1 tailback is Myers, rolls out to his right, under pressure. He'll elude it, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and is actually able to pick up a few more yards, but not enough to pick up the first down. Looks like he came up about 4 yards short of that first down marker. And the Stampede will take over again in plus territory. Looks like it'll be marked on the Suns' 48-yard line. We'll take another quick break here.
Check, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, check, check, microphone check.
We're going to go down to Eric, who's going to give us a quick sideline report.
It's not? Here, let's go to the 50. Sit up. Oh, we're going to use that mic?
Yes,
Okay.
Just wait, give me 1 second. Let me set this up. And I'm going to do a test, and then you guys can start, okay?
Okay. And ask them who the player of the game is.
All right. Who has player of the game? That's why I gave him a walkie-talkie, dude.
Ask Jason.
Like 3, 4, 5 times. I already get no.
33. 33.
Okay.
33.
Yeah.
33.
All right, guys, we're going to go down
Hold on.
to Coach Lanzarato,
You guys can go, okay?
who is joined by Eric Newman.
Can you speak into the mic
Test, test, test.
one more time?
1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
All right, we can hear you perfectly.
Eric, take it away.
All right, you guys are ready. Hit record, dude.
Stampede won the game, coach.
No.
How proud are you of the way you played in that second half?
Defense played lights out. They held them all second half, and I can't be more proud of my guys.
Coach interview.
We had the right mindset.
Can you hold this for me?
You got that last 4th down stop, big stuff there. What? I mean, did you have to tell the kids anything, or did you just kind of let them go?
No, Coach Reggie, on defense, our defensive coordinator, he got those boys right. And we just had to make stops. These kids can stiff arm like no other, and we had to tell them to chop them down and get their legs out. So,
Congratulations, coach. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. And then, you're amazing.
And then can you get 33 for us?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was 2-2.
Yeah.
33. 33. 33.
Yeah, I can.
He's already gone.
He's right over there.
Yeah. Oh, 30. Oh. I thought he was already gone. I saw another player.
He said that the wireless mic wasn't working.
It was working. We could hear him when it was on. It was working.
Oh, were we supposed to record this?
Yeah, record this.
Start over. Yeah, it's recording now.